Here we go. Everybody abandon the foe. But we still in the dope.
Tonight.
Do you feel me, Hope?
City.
Do you feel?
It's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
Come live your four dreams out. What we in the rain? All right, we not starting a season in the rain. I tell you that much.
From the oldest capital.
We ain't starting a season in the rain. Why is it raining all the time in Mexico now? Okay. God dang it. Last 3 games. I don't know. Got to be often. Because they bringing on the weather in Mexico City. I tell you that much. Slight delay in the action of seeing some good old carnage, but it's the 49ers, and we all know that they are a thorn in my side. No matter what, these fools just play ball. Okay? Hey, why do I hear you? Thank you. Let's go. Edit unis. We just become so partial to these boys. Gonna have to get the Diablos back popping in that 23. 23.
Tonight, from Mexico City.
Mexico City, baby.
It's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
New QB, new running back. Jonathan Taylor out, Blade Brown out. Oh, are we in the rain again? Why do people look wet?
Okay. From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Tonight, we'll have the final 2 games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Mexico City Diablos.
Monroe want to shine.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
I done brought Charles to these niggas.
Led out by their 6'4"
Look at this.
quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
First and foremost, I did not reset my depth chart. Damn. Why do I want to go and do that, huh? Wide receiver is the main one. We want Frost at 1. Frost. We get Weber. Let's go depth shot. All right, let's get this right. Over here, wide receiver. We want Frost in the front. Give him. Yep, Schmidt before Gay. Then the slot. This is important. We're gonna take West out. Reels. We got T. Reels back at it. Schmidt. I think that's all we need.
On first down, Charles.
Oh boy. No, not that. Coaching. Middle linebacker. That's also a point of contention here. Come on, Will Monroe. We ain't going that far down the depth chart. T. Evans, you know you like him. Let's go. Let's get Timmy Moore up in there. All right.
And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Charles. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Let's go.
Out past the 20-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center. Their 6'4" quarterback.
Billy Nails, baby.
And what I enjoyed
Oh, Billy
watching this
Nails.
week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. I thought the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. On second down now. It's Adams, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, a stamper, and hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On to give, it's Adams. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Diablos are on the board here first in the season opener. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver, maybe sometimes for the defense. Now we remember,
I'll review it.
all scoring plays.
Rolling on the field's uphill. Let's go. 2 feet in.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Hey.
Extra point by McPherson.
Harrison Liam.
Good, and it's now a
Quiet.
7-0 game. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll break. Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Give my fumble look.
Now comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself,
so JT,
but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Clouded up. Got my rope.
On second down.
Oh, come on. That boy put the moves on me.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
How that nigga put the moves like that?
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. The first quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Back to throw. Charles. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Wow.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10.
What the hell is my guy doing?
7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are within an extra.
No, man. Ain't no way, bro. Here we go. We coming. We tackle. He goes between 2 people. He goes between him. Wow.
Point of tying this thing up.
Okay. Everybody gets the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Nigga, let that nigga go, man. Bitch, nigga, what's going on over here, nigga? No, I don't want to hear that bullshit, nigga. No, don't talk to him. All right, buddy. I need you to play better before we take your old ass out and start our young dogs.
So leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
Let's go, Liz. You king?
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Foot fracture? Oh my God. They took Aaron Tuttle away from me. That's how I go. Season opener.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
There we go. We got somebody in here watching. What's up, baby?
On first down, this is Adams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 47 yards for him on the ground in this first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Finds a seam inside the 40. And he's going to take it down here with a penalty flag on the field.
What? Come on, bro.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hey.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Diablos have moved
Billy Nails is 2 for 2 for 2 touchdowns.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this was going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. On to the second quarter, Mexico City in possession.
You can get a pick again.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Charles. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. On third down, Charles. Over the middle, complete. It's
I can't move everybody,
and
dog.
he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah,
so on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Look.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the
tackle, not
offense.
gonna tackle this thing.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, baby.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15.
Oh.
3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
They run on second down with Adams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are you going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance. Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So, to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's
blocking.
taken down.
70. Block somebody,
like
bro.
A 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. They'll look to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
2 plays in a row.
Former 3rd overall pick,
Come on, dog.
Williams there to bring him down.
Come on, dog.
Well, that's the second
I
time he's been
appreciate
sacked
that.
so far in the 1st half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
Wow.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They bring their punter out there now, standing just outside his own goal line. And take it right on the 30. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return.
Wow. Okay.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They're in trouble, and he's taken down. That one will send him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
And he's made the most of it to this point. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open.
Touchdown. That's caught at the 1. A great effort there.
Yeah, looks like it's going off tonight.
Game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Diablos are able to add on to that lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by McPherson.
Billy Mayo.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game.
What is going on with these angles,
and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I can't tackle. That definitely said.
Back to throw again. Well, he'll find Hall. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Man up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Hell yeah. Asterisk title, nigga. Everybody hating on the 4 league now. Don't be hating on the 4 league. This is where y'all came from, nigga.
So with 1 second left in the half,
what?
on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively.
They get
After
1
the second
second
down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick
they just giving these niggas points.
And that will do it for this first half.
Time definitely ran out on it.
Save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Adams. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
There he is.
A big play there.
Jonathan Taylor who?
54 yards.
Jonathan Taylor who? Wide receivers to running back. Oh yeah, I gotta change the name to Run Adams.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that,
You've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
Second and 9.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Look at that pick. Man up.
Off play action. Charles.
Oh, that was my man.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Excuse me. That was my man.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the
rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
Thanks, man.
Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Gave him the first down. Wow.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play.
Yeah, Murray, you about to get out of here, boy.
In the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
Oh.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be in.
Hold on. I don't see my boy on my side. What the fuck on here? Cornerbacks? Okay, Savages. Okay.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again. Charles. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they give this time to the tailback.
Come
carry
on.
Terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's caught. Touchdown, 49ers.
Okay.
From 8 yards out. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
This nigga.
Point after, right down the middle. And this
Every
is
time
back
I
to
play
an
these
8-point
niggas.
game.
Every time I play
A
them.
pretty long drive that time.
Yeah.
11 plays all told. And the end result
And I
for the
had 'em.
49ers, a touchdown.
Had him on 3rd. Had him. Multiple
No run
times.
back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown.
Hating on the 5. On the 4 lead. Hating on the 4 lead.
They start on the ground with Adams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 117 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back to throw now on 1st down. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll set up to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Oh, and they had him stopped short of the first.
Face mask. Don't forget that back. Come on.
And that looked like a clear face mask to me.
Sloppy play.
So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Diablos add 6 to their lead. McPherson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Oh, my God.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision. And then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot.
Come on.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
This nigga getting 5 yards
bring
out
up
of
second
that.
down.
Come on now.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Come on.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
You gonna take my start?
Hate to see this.
Wow.
Week 1 of the season. We'll be
take
back.
my starting left
from the
end
36
and my
now,
starting
first and
cornerback.
10.
Wow. Play wasn't even towards him.
Operating from the gun. Charles over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Quadriceps strain.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. Charles, and that'll be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The Niners on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Oh my
On the
God.
sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back.
Come
Don't
on,
save
JP
it for the
Savage.
second touchdown. You got the first one for the second
This
one.
nigga
Didn't
85.
matter.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Charles. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. But
They
they
didn't
really
get 3rd
want,
downs all game.
is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Come on.
Now this one complete downfield on the left
My old man
side.
holding me
And
up.
down to the 20 he'll
see
go
that.
before heading out of bounds. On first down, Gary. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Gary. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun.
85.
Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it, and as a result, possession switches hands. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, here's Adams. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
On 3rd down, Stamper. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They'll run on first down. It's Adams, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Completes it to Jennings. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. 2nd and 7. It's a give to Adams out of the shotgun. And look at this, for the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Webster. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. So now the Niners down by 15. At time, a huge factor. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. To throw on second down. Charles, he's going to let it fly. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
There we go.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the home team here, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And now it's off to the airport for a date with Customs and a long flight north to the U.S. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
This is only 2 tackles for losses, only 2 sacks.